great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
And welcome back to another episode of Great Morning. I'm your host, Christian Murmur, Merms, Mermdog, whatever the fuck you wanna call me. And to the left of my computer screen, we have the Fact Queen, my sister from the East, that Puerto Rican mamacita from Spanish Harlem, Stephanie 2.0. How you doing?
Gang. I'm great. I had a salad this morning and then, I smoked a splizzy and then I ate a whole fucking box of powdered donuts.
God dang.
A whole box? Wait, you ate the whole box?
Yeah, me and Landon, we just sat here waiting for everybody and, I ate a whole fucking box of donuts with
Oh, so you're using us as an excuse, huh? You're like, oh, I had to wait on these lazy motherfuckers,
Well,
so I'm going to eat some donuts.
Wait for everybody. So I was like, why don't I just, please myself with, eating some motherfucking donuts because I got the munchies. But yeah, other than that, I had a great week and, I just been chilling, working on my memory games and shit like that, writing in my diary and, just living fucking life. Oh, and I'm trying to get my motherfucking passport, but these fucking stupid ass people from the fucking Vital Records, they get on my nerves because my stupid doctor, when I was born, instead of fucking putting my last name as a G, he put it as a Q. And now in my birth certificate, it says Rodriguez. And all my life, I've been Rodriguez. So now that's a motherfucking problem. And I've just been up to here with the bullshit already. Like, I'm so fucking over it. I just cannot. So now I have this whole big ass ordeal. And then, you know what? We'll talk about this on the motherfucking show.
Yeah, getting a passport is already a pain in the ass. I remember when I got mine. It's never an easy thing to do. You have to go all over the place. You got to take a picture over here. You can't take a picture there. It's a fucking pain. I remember doing it in California before I went on deployment. Or before I almost went on deployment, I should say. But anyway, other than that, yeah, we'll talk about that. Glad to hear from you again, Stephanie. We're here as we always are doing the podcast. But I'm going to go ahead and introduce someone else here. I'm going to introduce to the bottom of my computer screen. Well, that doesn't make sense actually. He's still on my computer screen, but to the bottom of my screen, we have the boss, the pimp, the CEO, the chief. Slightly special himself, Jimmy the Shooter. How you doing today, bro?
I'm out here fighting for my motherfucking life, man.
What do you mean, playing blackjack?
$1,600 a hole.
Oh my god!
I'm at Viejas Casino. I've been in this bitch 14 hours, man. Like,
are you really that much in the hole?
1,600.
This is coming from the man that said to me before I left spring break. He's like, yeah, I just want to be better with my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm great
and
with
then
money.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
Oh man.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I got extremely good at blackjack. Like, I'm a 98% like correct call with what's called the basic blackjack strategy or blackjack basic strategy, whatever the fuck. If you play it perfect, right? You have a point. The casino only has like a 0.5% advantage of you. But if you can count cards and play perfect, like basic strategy or whatever the fuck.
You should not be talking about that on here. Do not be fucking saying that. You already said the name of the casino. Do not talk about how you can count cards.
All right, whatever, man. I'm not really good at it,
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I'm not good at the card counting part of it, but like
for Great Morning's sake, you're not good at it at all.
Honestly, trash all over, like all around. But dude, I can make $100. I made $100 stretch for like 3.5 hours at the table at $10 a hand. So I went up to like 4 and then I came back down and then eventually you're going to lose like 7 in a row. So, like there's like so many variables. But anyway, it doesn't really fucking matter because I'm $1,600 in the hole right fuck now.
Yeah, man, it's, I'm not a gambling man.
You know where I fucked up is like I went to the slots
Yeah, I don't ever do the slots.
Slots are
Again,
just
I'm not a gambling
consistent.
man, but I mean, I would especially blackjack. I think is the way to go if you're gonna be gambling.
Sure, totally is. And I got tips and hints out there for anybody that wants to know. But super excited about our co-host today, man. You know, really excited about our special guest.
Yeah, we got with us
one.
a special guest co-host. At this time, you know, we like to say it like that when it's returning guests, probably past like 4 or 5 episodes they've been on. We like to say more like they're just like another co-host with us because they're not really a guest at this point. They're our good friend. All right, they can sleep on our couch for a couple weeks, you know, if they need some place to stay.
They're familiar.
Yeah, they're familiar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go right ahead though, unless you want to talk about $1,600 in the whole.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
But I'm going to go ahead and introduce our friend, someone very close, someone very dear to us we have here on the podcast. He's been on all over season 3, I think. He was on his own episode. He was on almost all the fucking specials we've had. He was there for the season finale. Please give it up for our dear friend, Chuck. How you doing today, man?
Hey y'all, how y'all feeling?
Man, I'm fucking feeling fine. How you doing though, man? We haven't heard from you since last season, the season finale, where you won. You were fourth. You were 4th place on the word of the day.
I'm out here fighting for my life. I'm out here in the desert, running away from cats. It's crazy.
Where are you?
In the Middle East, in Bahrain.
You're still in Bahrain.
Bahrain, huh? Hey, could you do me a favor, bro? Could you bring me back some Cubans?
You want one of these? Cuban links?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I thought he was talking about cigars.
I was, but that's illegal in the States.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm sorry. We're joking here at Great Morning. Wink, 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 wink. Anyway, last time we talked to you, though, man, you were in Bahrain, and now you're still in Bahrain. Do you like it out there? I've heard mixed things about Bahrain.
You know, it's not the boat.
That's true.
But it also isn't a hotel. You know, I gotta walk 300 yards to go pee, man.
300?
We all pee and poop, okay? So let's get the eel.
You got to walk 300 yards to piss?
Yeah.
Every day?
Damn.
A few times a day. You got to drink water. You drink
So
water.
if you got to pee in the middle of the night, you got to put on some pants and walk down the road pretty much?
You know, yes. But there are people who pee in water bottles.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I knew that there would have to be people that are pissing in a water bottle. Just dump that shit out in the morning.
In 2012, I was in Bahrain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I thought you were going to be like, in 2012, I was pissing in water bottles all fucking
2012,
year.
I was on a road trip. I definitely pissed in a couple water bottles. But nah, man, 2012, I was in Bahrain, right? And tensions were still pretty high, right? And I'll never forget, like, back then there was tensions between like 2 different type of cultures or ethnicities, like within Bahrain. I don't know.
The Sunni and the
them, like,
Shiite Muslims?
Yeah, was it the Sunni and the Shiite? Some shit like that, right?
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're on a fucking tour bus, right? And then we're driving in the city of Bahrain, and we hear prayer go off. So like the tour bus stops and all that sort of shit. And next thing you know, you just hear like,
and they'll all pray at that. Yeah.
You hear like, right? Like you hear this prayer shit going on. Dude, immediately after the prayer, right? Like the streets are empty. Immediately after the prayer, the fucking streets get flooded with 2 different people, and they start like fucking up each other, man. They start like pushing each other, riding each other, like, yeah, you fucking, yeah. Like, it's go crazy, and they like start shaking our fucking bus and shit. We're like, dude, we're American, what the fuck? And our bus driver's like,
oh yeah, that's better. Hey, we're American.
Like trying to swerve out the way, like ding 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 ding. Oh, get the fuck up there. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Whole life was at risk, man. But I like Bahrain. They got a McDonald's over there too.
Oh, nice.
What does that have to do with pissing in a bottle?
It's disgusting. I hate the McDonald's out here. You know what? You can call me whatever you want to call me, but I hate anything that if it ain't come from America, I don't want it. I don't want this. I The Middle Eastern ketchup that they have, that ketchup, that shit is not. That shit ain't right.
That's at least you're an authentic person. I respect that.
What do you mean it's not right? What's wrong with their ketchup?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't like it.
No.
It's not real.
I think our ketchup is the ketchup that's not real.
No, well, our ketchup tastes good.
Sometimes unreal stuff tastes real good. You ever had that? You ever have someone like try to be like, you got to taste this. It's like homemade and it takes like 7 days to make, and it's so much better than the stuff you get at the store. And then you try it and you're kind of like to yourself, I could have bought the store brand. The store brand was kind of better.
Right.
So like let's talk fruits and vegetables, right? Like there's this dude on TikTok. He's like an African dude and he's eating a cucumber, right? Okay. So he takes an American cucumber, which everybody knows, like the American cucumbers are like straight up like genetically designed to be like how they are.
Like bigger?
But yeah, like all that shit. But he bites.
Okay.
He bites. Yeah, that's why people. What were we gonna say?
You know exactly what I was gonna say.
That's why people like use them.
Use them.
Use them.
Cucumber.
Yes.
Yeah, use them. Mm-hmm. Use them.
Yes. An extraordinary. So anyway, he bites this fucking cucumber, bro. He bites the cucumber and he's like, "This is not the cucumber. This is not the cucumber. This is not the cucumber."
So what you're saying is he kept saying that, but he kept eating it like it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I say about vagina.
You're eating a girl out, and you say, "This is not a cucumber," in an African voice, and then
it says, "This is not a vagina."
This is not a vagina.
This is not a vagina.
What are you putting your mouth on then, John?
I'd be like, "This is not water."
That's my ass.
You know how they all.
All right, here we go.
It's like water. But anyway, look, back to the lesson, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
I think that the ketchup in other countries are not as good as American ketchup.
It's fact.
It might be.
Not enough sugar.
I don't think I had ketchup while I was in Spain. I don't think I had anything with ketchup on it in Spain, so I couldn't really tell you. I don't know. I can't. I'd have to take your word on it for now until I start traveling more. Then I'll let you know. I don't know, Jimmy. Would you agree?
Well, I think here's the thing, right? America, we love preservatives, but surprisingly, it does taste better. But also, like Chinese food, right? Like real Chinese food from China.
Yeah,
it's fucking disgusting.
Is it?
Super fucking gross, dude.
In here, like our Chinese takeout.
It's not called Chinese takeout over there. It's just called takeout.
No, I'm talking about. Wait, but what? I'm sorry, I missed. What are you saying is the gross? He's such a jerk. What's gross? Like it here or there?
There.
So like the actual Chinese food that they actually eat.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah,
dude.
they don't eat that stuff.
I watched the dude murder a fish right in front of my eyes.
They don't eat. Like they don't eat sweet and sour chicken like we do, or like cream cheese wontons. They don't eat that. I don't think.
They deep fry wontons. It's just like actual wonton. Nobody wants that shit. Like we want powdered, sugared wonton. You know.
When I was in Italy, I said the same thing. Like American pizza is better than Italian pizza.
Dude, don't tell me that, bro.
I've heard that. Theirs is like they do it like the original like. The Aeneid way, like where it's almost like on a flatbread, right? And it's just got like the shit sprinkled on the bread. Is that how you got it there in Italy?
I got it like I went all over the place in Italy. And every time I got a pizza in Italy that wasn't American made, you would have thought a 5-year-old made it.
Don't tell me that, dude. Come on, man.
5-year-old food, and you're like, "Oh, this is so delicious." And then when they leave, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Don't tell me that, bro. I will have such high hopes for Italian food.
No, Italian food, I'm sure, is really good. He's talking about the pizza, which I have heard. It's when you're used to the pizza we have here in the United States, like, the triangle cut, stuffed crust, or like just puffy bread, and you eat a lot of cheese, a lot of sauces. Ooh, this is good. It's just a lot different from the way the Italians actually make it. So
I could say this about food, right? Since we're talking about food, right? Internationally.
We're talking about food.
We're having a great conversation.
We're talking about some food here.
Fucking internationally, bro. Okay, internationally, America, we kind of like serve extreme portions. You know what I mean? There's only one other country I've been to where the burger is better than the American burger. I will put any money on any day that if you go visit this city and country, you will get a better burger not in America, but than America.
I hope you're thinking the same what I'm thinking. Because
am I thinking what you think? I don't know if I'm thinking. I don't know.
Oh God, it's killing me. What is it? I want to hear it.
What is it?
Okay.
The anticipation is killing me.
Like the country that I've been to that I've had the best burger, I hope it's the same country.
Yeah, I want to hear both of them. So
it might
you go first. It might be
we'll
the
say
same.
It on, you want to say it on 3?
Oh yeah, I'll count down. I'll count down for you guys.
Are we saying city, country, or are we just saying country?
Say country, and then I'm sure we'll get into it, and you could say what city.
Okay, so we'll just say country.
Say country for now. All right. Okay. So here we go. I'm counting down from 3. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Iceland.
Australia.
Ooh.
Iceland.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, who's been to Iceland?
He said Iceland. He said Australia. Two completely different places, honestly. They both have white people, but like completely different areas of the globe. So
tell me why Iceland's burger is amazing. I'm ready for this.
God,
I want to hear that. I heard Iceland's food is either good or bad, especially their fermented shark.
They put this stuff. I don't know what this is, but it's called aioli sauce on their burgers.
Yeah,
and it is amazing. Yo,
I've had that. They have that here in the States. The aioli sauce.
They do.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Am I that cheap that I don't go to restaurants to have aioli?
I'm not saying you're cheap. You just maybe have never ordered it here.
I'm out here fighting for my life.
Yeah, you did say that in the beginning.
Aioli sauce.
That's how you introduced yourself. I said, "How are you doing today?" I'm fighting for my life. Like, all right, shit.
All bad.
All right, wait.
Man,
I want to hear more. I want to hear more about this burger. Tell me about this burger. That's it. That's why it was good. I just had that sauce on it.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Black people don't like mayonnaise, right?
I've met. All right. Anyway, go. Yeah. I've met black men that like mayonnaise.
I know.
Cool.
You're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna meet somebody.
Yeah.
It's not like all white people have great credit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know. There's some shitty ones out there.
But if you ever want to meet a white person with bad credit, come to VA House.
Go to where?
VA House Casino.
Oh.
You're really plugging them in today, huh, Jim?
Did I ruin that? Go ahead, man.
You're really plugging them in. No, yeah, please. I want to know more about the burger too.
You got a player's card?
Oh, Jimmy's gone. I think his phone died.
His phone. Ain't that something? You told him to get a charge.
I told him. I warned him. Anyways, please, I want to hear more about this burger.
They mix the aioli sauce and the mayonnaise. It's like this garlicky mayonnaise in the sauce. And the bacon. And the egg. And the hash brown. And I mean, like, you can get this burger style anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm getting a medium chub thinking about this. Freaking good. It is crazy. And I hope she wasn't taking a video, because in her video, I was saying medium chub, and I hope that's why she was saying.
That's all we got. That's all I recorded, unfortunately.
Yeah, because Jesus. Steph, you were like, it looked like you were recording a video and in the middle, and I'm like paying attention to what I'm saying. And then at the time, when it looked like you recorded, it said, they're going to hear medium chub. So they're like, what are you watching?
Coming in.
Just know you're watching like a really negative PG version of porn. Because
yes.
It's totally cool.
Listening to the podcast version of pornography. It's great. So you were in Iceland. Dude, that's great. I never knew you were in Iceland. So you've been all over the globe then, huh?
I've been everywhere but Australia.
So you've been to South America then too, huh?
Everywhere but South America and Australia. But I do want to go to Colombia, because in Colombia
they got cocaine.
Get you a 3-bedroom marble floor and a pool and jacuzzi condo, and that is, you paid it off. $4,000 pays it off.
$4,000?
Yes.
And and that's just yours.
Yeah, I'm literally looking. I was looking at the Colombian Zillow like 2 days ago and saw these things.
Why were you doing that? You just want to move to Colombia at some point?
You know, we all need a plan C.
I hear
a plan F.
Yeah, we all need a plan C. And I think my plan C is definitely going to be Colombia somewhere, and I might sell drugs somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. when you were to, how long? Wait, yeah, that's a good question too. How long until you're done? You're done with this deployment and all this other Navy shit, man. Do you know? Do you have a date?
It could be 2 months if I don't re-enlist, or if I do, then it's 5 years.
Oh, I think you're gonna re-enlist, huh?
I mean,
aren't you already like a first class?
Yeah, but you see my hairline.
What does that mean?
Shut up! Oh my god, you're so dramatic.
What does that mean though? With re-enlisting, you have to have hair to re-enlist?
No, that just shows the amount of
the stress.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It is stressful, but you'll get that retirement, right? You'll get that nice paycheck every month.
Nice little, you know.
Yeah.
What's $2,000 really?
That's true too. But you're at that weird stage. They talk about this in the Navy. See, I was only in for 5 years and I got out, so it's not really a big deal for me because it's not like, oh, well, you already spent all this time in the, you know. But that's what they're gonna say to you, and I'm sure you've already been hearing that for the last couple years, right? How long have you been in?
15 years.
Yeah, so I'm sure they're saying like, oh, you're gonna get out now. You're this close. You're almost at the finish line to get the retirement. Blah blah blah. You know, they're gonna talk to you like that. I don't know why I sound like Donald Trump there, but they're gonna talk to you like that.
Yeah.
You know,
there are a lot of people, I guess, that just doesn't care for my kind.
Your kind?
Yeah, I'm a really nice, bubbly guy that doesn't care about a lot of things.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referring about something else. So I was about to be what are you going through over there?
No.
Well, yeah, definitely, man. I want you. I whatever you choose, I will support you because you're a smart guy and you're a funny guy. So I'm happy with whatever choice you make. Just keep us updated, of course. But I want to talk more about your travels. So Iceland, you had the best burger. Italy, you didn't have the greatest of pizza. What else have you liked from traveling all over the world? For food, women. I want to hear more. Every time someone says they've traveled, because it's not that I haven't traveled that much. I've traveled all over the United States and I've gone to Spain, but when I have enough money to be comfortable one day, I want to be able to travel all over the fucking place too. With friends as well, like with people that won't annoy you. Like I want to be able to do that. So I'm every time someone says like when you said you were in Iceland, that just fucking sparked it in me. Like I wanted to ask this guy more about the places he's been. So tell me, we'll do that, and then we'll go into some other skits we've got going on here at Great Morning. But I want to do that. What is another country you've been in where you've had a great something else that you probably wouldn't be able to get or have as good of a version in the States, if that makes sense?
Well, I've been to. Well, Thailand is probably one of my most eye-opening times ever.
Why is that?
Because so we pull into Thailand or whatever, and we get a villa.
Yeah.
And this villa has it's like 2 or 3 bedrooms, and it has a pool, and it has a jacuzzi, and it has a butler. And
a butler?
Oh, you got shmoney.
So you got no. That's right.
I know.
You go ahead. I think it's a lot cheaper.
It was $300.
That's crazy.
In Thailand. You okay?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Me?
That look like that feel good as hell.
Yeah. Wow. Damn, Steph, you're really rubbing the fuck out of your head there.
You scratching your head, girl. You look like you getting your foot licked. Like you getting a dose of finger and tongue. Like you
someone sucking on your toe.
Shit, last time I saw somebody look like they were having a good time like that.
That was, Stephanie, you were very
your face. I wish
your face did look very
euphoric.
Euphoric. Yes, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. She was. I wish we were recording the screen. People could see that. She was like, like that.
You look like. So when I was in Thailand.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
You remind me of this other time.
Yeah.
Where we went to this bar in Thailand, and the mama son was like, "Ooh, you handsome man. I have daughter for you."
Oh, good.
She said, "Yeah, She said, "Will you take my daughter out?" I said, "Where's your daughter?" She's over at on a bar over there on the side of the bar, and she like pulls out this fucking tube or whatever, and she fucking lays out a foot-long Coke line, and she just goes and just takes the entire thing down. No way. And she made the same exact face you made, and she was like, and I was like, "Hell yeah,
that's my type of girl."
Hell yeah,
hell yeah. So you take her back to the villa?
No, she came out of that bar, and that was the biggest Asian dick I ever seen.
Oh, it was not a. I got you. Yes, that's another thing I've also heard a lot about in Thailand. That there's.
And then I was like, "Hey, bro, we gotta go, man. We gotta go." And my homeboy was like tonguing one down, just having a good old time. And he was like, "Nah, we gotta stay for a little bit, man. I'm like, we gotta stay for a little bit. I have to take this one back." I said, "Yo, this one's gonna take you back. Look." And that shit was poking out. That I was like, "Yo,
oh, poking out."
Nah, he didn't feel it. He was on there.
There he was, sucking on that elongated clitoris with balls.
But you know what? I only seen 2 of those, and I haven't seen any more the entire time I was in Thailand. So they're not all out there, but they are out there, and they're not on the prowl. They just. They're just there, and if you tell them
they're just chilling.
Yeah, I wonder why that's so. What's the word I'm looking? Oh, man, I'm keep losing words today, man. I don't know why that's so dominant. That's not the word I'm looking for, but that's there a lot. Whenever I hear about Thailand, especially the Navy guys going to Thailand, there's always someone with a story about someone they thought was a woman. Not saying that they're not a whatever. I'm not trying whatever. I'm trying not. Don't cancel me, but whatever. Like they thought they were with a woman, and then there happens to be a penis. Like I've heard in my 5 years in the Navy, and since I've left, I've constantly heard people telling these kinds of stories about Thailand. And I wonder why it's there. Why'd you say it?
Because it's funny.
Oh yeah, well yeah, it's definitely funny, but like why does it happen a lot? And I don't mean like. Why does it happen when Navy guys like accidentally or like thinking they're hooking up with some girl, right? Why are they there a lot? These they used to call them lady boys. I don't think you're allowed to call them that anymore, but
lady boys.
That's what they used to refer to them as. I'm like if that's outdated, I understand.
Whatever.
That's what they used to refer to them as. Why are they there a lot? I maybe I should look that up.
I think the science is. For one, because it's funny and the stories are funny.
Yes.
For 2, you don't hear about everybody having that experience. You hear about somebody else knowing someone that had the experience.
Yeah.
So people knowing in like 4th or 3rd person. Me on the other, that was it. Like your face she took that thing down and her face was like, I was like, oh God. Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I want to look it up, but I'm also hesitant to look it up because I feel like if I look it up, it's going to change my preferences on like Pornhub or something. It's going to think I have something else I like to look up now or something. So I don't want it to think that.
What do you look up?
What do I just normal stuff, dude. Just totally normal stuff on Pornhub. Totally.
Dude. Like how normal?
Oh, he's back. Hey, welcome back. We passed the Iceland thing. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to after this episode. You're gonna have to go back and listen. I'm sorry.
Am I gonna have to defend why Australia's got the best burger?
I don't know about that. He gave a pretty good argument.
Well, maybe after the curiosity of like this Pornhub browser that you have, therefore within your cache.
Yeah, I kind of want to know.
Yeah, I want to know. I still want to know why Australia's is good.
I want to know what your Pornhub browser.
Oh, that's what you're asking me. Okay, well, yeah, I can. I don't know if I have like an actual cat because first of all, I'm a very I love the incognito or the private mode on Safari or what's that search engine? Jimmy, you know what it is.
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo. I'm a big fan of those. There's nothing really. There's no cookies. Like I'm a big fan of that.
So here's the question. The question is, When you go to Pornhub,
Yeah.
you see the links of the topics and the categories.
Yes.
What do you click?
You know what? Okay. I don't know why we were on me again with something sexual. Every fucking podcast, if something sexual is going on, people want to ask Christian Murmur what's up.
I think you.
So this is the thing, man. I get into different moods. There's different. I like women. I enjoy the company of women.
I bet you.
Not knocking anyone who doesn't like women. You know, if you like guys or whatever.
I know what Merms doesn't look up. I know what he doesn't look up.
Oh, yeah, that's probably actually a better, like, yeah, I'll tell you yes or no. Is that a Jimmy's game? Is this a Jimmy's game?
This is a Jimmy's game.
Oh, this is the first Jimmy's game of the season. Oh, you want to hear that jingle?
Introducing Jimmy's game. If I had 0 rabbits, how long would it take me to get this many rabbits out of no rabbits?
Oh, anyway, Jimmy, yeah.
All right, so here's the rules. We're each going to go around the table, and we're going to say the top 3 things that we each don't believe we all look up. So not so much what are you into, but what are you not into? Because sometimes knowing what you don't know is just as important as knowing what you know. So we'll start with you, Merms. We'll go around the room. Chuck, what do you think Merms does not look up? And then I'll say it, and then Steph will say it. And then at the end of that, Merms, you can go ahead and say it for right.
I'm gonna get a piece of paper so I can write these down. But first, I have a question before Chuck begins. Is this? Are you gonna say like something we've looked up, or is it? Does it have to be something we've looked up and then
we're just talking
masturbated to?
We're talking like preferences here. We're talking like what is not your go-to Pornhub or Google.
All right. Okay? Yeah, like, we won't
your least most, because everybody gets curious, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with like your least most Googled stuff. Okay.
Yeah. You want me to start? This is fun. No, Chuck can start, like you said. I just wanted to ask that question.
All right.
All right. Give me 3, Chuck, and I'll write them down before we move on to Stephanie.
You don't look up. You listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. You do not look up. You don't look up compilations.
You don't look up what?
Compilations.
Yeah, when it's just the finish move. When it's just the
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's it. That's all you get. You get one output. Chuck. You get one output. That's what you want to stick with?
Oh, I thought you said everyone gets a 3.
So us 3 would be 3 against your 1. So it would be me, Chuck, and then Steph against your 1, and then you're gonna let us know which one's the closest or most accurate.
I misinterpreted the rules. Anyway, okay. Stephanie's next.
I think you don't look up 3D cartoon porn.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's almost cheating. Who the fuck looks up 3D cartoon porn?
Hey man, if they make it, that means it's for someone. If they make it, someone's there's a buyer for it somewhere. Anyway, Jimmy, last but not least.
Merms, you do not look up ebony.
All right, so I got everyone down.
Come on, man.
I wrote everyone's down. So how do you want me to do this? Like, do you want me to say like?
Gotta be honest, man.
No. Don't worry. I'll definitely be honest. But I meant like, do you want me to say like who's closest to what I've definitely not looked up, and then who's like on the bottom, and like who's in the middle?
Yeah. Look up like who's closest. You know.
All right. So closest to being correct is Stephanie. That was a good one. I don't think I've ever even looked at like a 3D cartoon anime porn. What do they call that? I don't think I've even seen it on accident.
I will tell you right now that 3D anime anything is brutal.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not great. So Stephanie's the winner this round, definitely. Second place is tough because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna need you guys to maybe be more specific. Compilations I have looked up, but it depends on the compilation, right? Because there's different compilations. Did you specify the compilation?
Yeah, he said no finishing move. So what you want to look up is mid passionate sex compilation of just people stroking.
I don't think that's what he said. I'm gonna let Chuck answer for himself.
Don't do that to me. No, I mean like if you're just looking up just the finish.
The finish. I have done that. And then Ebony, here's the thing. I have looked up, but I've been specific with it's a black woman and a white guy. I've never just looked up two black people having sex.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
So what did you mean, Jimmy?
But what do you look up? You look up like white dude slams black chick.
Yeah, those exact words. Yeah, that's what I type in.
Nice. I got a really close friend of mine who loves that.
Oh God.
So I think that's tough. I think you both tie for second then.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I would say. But yeah, Stephanie really hit it on the nose. I don't think I've ever even looked that up. All right, so are we going to keep going this way with everyone now?
Yeah,
Okay. That's how it's going to work. All right, so we're doing let's do Chuck because he's
let's go in order. Let's go in order via the intro. So we'll do you, and then we'll go Steph.
Okay,
me,
and then you,
we'll
and then Chuck for last. All right, that's a good idea. All right, Stephanie, we're doing you now. Should I go first?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
What has Stephanie not looked up? Category you have not looked up.
I know what Steph has not looked up.
I think I got one too.
I'm gonna win this one. I thought I was gonna win yours too, Merms. I thought I was gonna win yours. I did not expect you to do white guy slams black chick, but
I like all women, so like I'm attracted to black women as well. So
all right.
Stephanie, I don't think you would. Okay, I feel like it's unfair. Maybe we should not use 3D cartoon porn because I feel like that I would also use that on Stephanie. Like, should I? Is that okay? Is that an acceptable answer? Can I say that again?
No, because it was already used.
Yeah, but okay, all right, yeah, we can go like that. Because again, I think I would use that on everyone here. I don't think any of us have done that. All right, so you can't use that, Stephanie. I don't think you look at parody. I know that's a category where they like parody something, like say it's like, oh, they're parodying the Spider-Man movie or something. I'm going to choose that for Stephanie.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like Pirates of the Caribbean where it's like.
Yeah, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean and then Jack Sparrow's got his dick out or something, like, yeah. Or okay. Star whores, whatever. Like, I don't think Stephanie looks at the parody. That's what I'm going to say. So, Jimmy, I think you're up.
I don't think Stephanie's ever looked up Asian.
Okay.
She's never been like, Asian dude slams Asian chick.
Okay. Stephanie, don't answer yet. Wait until the end. And then last but not least, Chuck, what do you got for her?
I don't think she doesn't look up squirting.
Squirting. All right, let me put
that
like
down.
I bet you she man, come on now.
Look for squirting, like specifically look for squirting. I don't think you do it.
Okay. All right. Well, now Stephanie, who is closest to something you definitely haven't looked up before, and then who's you do it how I did it. Like who's
okay. So Jimmy's correct.
Oh, Jimmy won. Asian.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Asian. You've looked at okay. So you've looked at parody more than Asian porn?
No, I mean I've never looked that up before. So like that would never be a thought. And then I mean I wouldn't look up any of the things that you guys brought up.
Oh, honestly. So I think we all win then, right? We could all win.
No, I already won. Don't take my
No, I think we can all win.
I'm dubbed up, bro.
I think we all got first then, because that's where we'd line up.
No, you can't make shit up, bro. She already threw the name out there. I already won.
But she can't place us if it's something she doesn't look up. That's what I'm saying. We all make
like in mine right now. She's placing both of you guys.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure, man. Yeah. All right.
I know Chuck's too.
No, we're going you. It's your turn now, buddy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, then we're doing Chuck's. All right. I will go first again for Jimmy, and you can't choose what we've already said.
No, you can. Why not?
Because I'm gonna choose like 3D cartoon porn. Then.
Cartoon shit. Like hentai cartoon shit. Like that's defaulted. Like that was just clever.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I don't think. I'm gonna be. No, I don't want to say that. I'm gonna say with Jimmy, and I might be just having a bad hand here, as you say, those who are gambling. But I'm gonna play it anyway because I feel like he's still, even though he might enjoy it, I feel like he doesn't ever really want to look it up specifically. I'm gonna go. Final answer for Jimmy: anal. I I feel like he doesn't specific. If it what I'm saying is like, you know, if you watch the video, it just happens to happen in the video, which it does sometimes. They switch back and forth. That's okay. He'll keep watching it. What I mean though is I don't think he's specifically like, yeah, let me get that anal category up. Anyway, that's mine. Stephanie, what's yours?
Okay, I think that he doesn't search up like gang banging.
Stole my answer.
Great minds think alike.
Great morning.
Great morning. So, all right, we got anal and gangbang. Chuck, what do you got for Jimmy? You've known him. You've known him even longer than us. So maybe you'd be able to get this one.
Well, he doesn't look up gangbang, but if he does look up gangbang, it might be a threesome. Threesome ain't a gangbang, but
that's not gangbang.
It's not a cum fest. That was my answer.
I'm sorry.
You got to think of something. She took it, man. You got to think of something else.
It'd be like that sometimes, but
I
gotta tell you, man. He doesn't look up romance.
There are romantic. Yeah, that's a good one. Shit, I should have thought of that.
All right, you guys ready?
I am ready. Yes, give it to us, sir.
All right. So Chuck has nailed it. I've never been like romantic sex.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was
I didn't even know they had that.
See, wasn't it good that Stephanie chose gangbang, Chuck? Now you won with your second answer. All right, so who's
gangbang all the time, anal all the time.
All right, so Stephanie loses. So I'm in the middle then, huh?
Never just been like, oh yeah, I want to look up passionate romantic sex.
Wait, but which one can you do that though? Like, which one have you looked up more than? Because you said you don't really look up anal or gangbang. Is there one though? Say you could only have one of those. Which one would you choose?
I mean, in a gangbang, you're gonna get analyzed. It's a gangbang.
So you choose. True. So you look up gangbang.
Anal is like defaulted in gangbang.
Okay. So I get second place.
Out of the two, you got it, Merms. Like, I've never been like anal sex.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. But I've definitely been like, oh yeah, gangbang, or like, what is that shit? Bukakis.
Ooh. Wait, did you just tell us on the podcast that you've looked up bukkake?
Who hasn't? So there's this dude out there with I'm pretty sure it's a fake dick, right? But it's like 19
Oh,
inches.
yeah. You know what? We've talked about that on the podcast before. I forgot about that.
19-inch dick, bro. And this thing is like showering. It's gotta be fake.
It's like milk.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be fake.
I've seen that. Yeah. All right, cool. So Chuck wins that one. I got...
Rocky is.
Yeah, I got second. Stephanie got. All right, and then we'll finish this up with Chuck, of course. So let's get some for Chuck. Chuck, you ready? All right. Mine for you. I'm definitely not saying Asian. I know you've looked that up. Shit, Chuck. You know, I might be going out on a limb here, but I'm gonna say I feel like even though he may enjoy it if it happens, you know, like any guy would if it happens. But I think you don't specifically ever look up lesbian. I don't think you do that. I'm going to say that. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go, you know, I'm just playing a game here, people. All right. So, Stephanie, what's yours for Chuck?
I think it's pegging. Like,
oh, God, that's a good one. Fuck.
You just picking like the most unknown shit.
Yeah, Stephanie's good. God damn it.
I have to Google what pegging is.
Yeah, look great. All right, we already know who won this. Fuck, my stupid answer. All right, now it's just pretty much against Jimmy and I. Jimmy, what are you choosing for Chuck?
I feel like Chuck has never gone to Pornhub and been like shit fetish.
No, come on, come on. That's too. That's like the that's like the 3D core.
You're saying 3D porn and then pegging. Chuck's never been like, I want to see someone get shit on.
Oh, come on.
But that's not even porn.
That's not even like porn. I think that's just like that gross.
No, it's not. That's like some
it's a
regular
thing.
shit.
All right.
No.
All right.
What do you mean that's regular shit?
It is Jimmy's game, so I can't tell him against his game that he can't do that.
No,
all right, fine.
I don't agree
Shitting.
with that.
I'm writing this down on a piece of paper. I hope no one ever finds this piece of paper. This is the weirdest piece of paper ever. I hope I don't drop this anywhere and someone's reading it. This is what they'll read. They'll be like, Chuck compilations 3D cartoon porn Ebony parody Asian squirting Stephanie Jimmy anal gangbang romance Chuck lesbian pegging shitting. I'll be like, what? Who dropped this?
Please drop it in your local library.
I'm gonna drop it at the mall and then run out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it somewhere. Someone's just gonna be really confused. All right. So Chuck, maybe he can pull a fastball here. You never know. Chuck, who won? Who lost this game?
I mean, like bukkake, because I don't know what that is. But if I had to choose, I never look up shitting, and I know it exists.
Let's go! 2 out of 3. I'm the victor. Ding, ding, ding,
So
ding.
Jimmy won, but where do Stephanie and I place then? Who's next? Pegging or lesbian?
What is bukkake?
No one said bukkake. She said pegging.
What is pegging?
That's when a girl wears a strap on and fucks a guy in the ass. Don't ask me how I know that.
I thought pegging was when you just put like a butt plug in a dude.
No,
I think it can be anything, but it has to be a girl do it. That's the thing. It has to be a woman doing it to a guy's ass. It could be your finger or fucking dildo or whatever.
Yeah.
So Stephanie said pegging. I said lesbian. Now mine sounds really stupid after Jimmy and Stephanie's
I
answer.
still love it, but when I typed that in, I never.
You don't need to type in pegging. Like, in fact, probably don't. Probably don't do that.
You don't.
I got a question for you, right?
Wait, who?
Let's say you guys are. Wait, what do we place? Let's wrap the game up first.
Wait, I'm
He's got a thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Steph, you lost, man. I wait, what? Only because it's an interesting topic to me.
Oh, so I rank second. Wow. All right.
What?
Can we get a round of applause?
When I look it up,
Whatever.
It's not pegging. Like the girl's like tonguing the guy. Like yeah.
That's
all
pegging.
I think that's the foreplay before the pegging, you know.
No, it's called eating ass.
I don't think it ever just happens with like girl just bends over a guy and just starts fucking him in the ass. I gotta be quiet.
Yeah,
There's other people in my house.
Happening. But when it does happen, I cut it off.
Your mom's like, Mamsie, would you like a sandwich? Yeah, I don't think it's something about the chicks like eating their ass before she finished it. Okay, Moms, I'll let you finish your podcast.
I like how in that fantasy scenario you just made up, my own mother calls me Mermsy. that's like the nickname for my last name, my mother.
Yeah, you guys are all technically Mermsies, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know what? Before we get into anything else, that was a great game, by the way, Jimmy. Thank you. I hope we can actually. That's a fun one. We should play that again.
Let's wrap it up with the cool sound.
Great morning. Oh, anyway, that was Jimmy's game. You know, we get that segment here every once in a while. That was the first time for season 4, and we're happy Chuck could have been here for it. But you know, we're not getting. I say we're getting to that time, but I don't mean we're getting to the time where the podcast is going to end. But we're getting to a time where we really actually got to do another segment. In fact, I would say it's everyone's favorite segment we do here at Great Morning. I don't know, Jimmy. Do you think it's time? Jimmy,
I think it's time, man.
Stephanie, you think it's time?
I think it's motherfucking time.
I think it's time to hear everybody's favorite segment, and that is, of course, the word of the day. Word of the day. Oh, anyway, so how the word of the day works, Chuck, you've done it before. In fact, you've been on the top 10. You made the top 10 list last season. And you got fucking 4th place, which is really impressive. That was out of almost 30 people that we had on as guests. You were this close to getting to the top 3. You made it to the top 5. You made it to the top 10. Like, you're one of the best. You're one of the best. And now you have a chance to not only get on the top 10 again for season 4, but of course, to maybe get that trophy, maybe get that number 1 spot. So we'll see how it goes. All right. I'm going to explain how the word of the day works just for listeners' sake. I know you know how it works, but here we go. Right. Jimmy's got the big old dick with him, right? We call it the big old dick. It's an old dictionary, right? He flips it open and he puts his finger down on that dick. And when he lifts his finger up, whatever his finger landed on, that will be our word of the day. Now, with season 4 of Great Morning, we have our guests then use that word in a sentence. And now we tell exactly what you'll be graded on, right? Guests get graded on how funny the sentence was, if they use the word correctly, and then overall creativity of the sentence. All right? So, Jimmy will read the word, he will spell it, he will give us the definition, and then if it needs a modern day translation, I will also give that real quick. But I'm going to, turn the table here to Jimmy. Chuck, do you understand these rules?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, of course.
I'm here to
Great.
win, baby. I should have won last time.
Yes.
It was close. All right, bro, you ready?
It was close. Yep, Jimmy. Let's hear that word of the day.
Let me get a drum roll.
Mm.
All right, and your word is wagon.
What?
Wagon. Yeah.
I just thought of a funny sentence, but I'm not going to say it.
So WAGON. It's a noun. Okay. Any of various kinds of four-wheeled vehicles designed to be pulled or having its own motor, ranging from a child toy to a commercial vehicle for the transport of heavy loads, delivery, etc. Wagon.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't need to look up a modern day definition for that. That's, I think everyone can kind of know what a wagon is. It's a good word. That's a good word. We don't always get, out of the big old dick, we tend to get some archaic words or weird words. So that's a good one. Excited to see what you can do with that, Chuck. Whenever you're ready. You want to give us that word of the day?
So you said it's a truck.
No, it's a wagon.
A wagon.
Wagon.
A wagon is a four-wheeler.
Yes. It has four wheels, but it can be pulled by...
It has four wheels, and it can pull heavy loads.
Yeah.
That would make it a wagon, right?
It is a wagon. Yes, the word is wagon.
And the sentence is...
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Come on, baby girl, let's go ahead and get in the back of this here wagon. I got a huge load for you in the back.
I like the pause before in the back. in the back. That's in the back. I want to take that and use that as the sound whenever you text me now, Chuck. In the back.
In the back. What accent is that? In the back.
That was my hillbilly voice. When I use that hillbilly voice when I tell this hillbilly joke, and I don't know where that came from.
That was great. Oh Jesus, I thought Stephanie almost fell over. That was great. Great sentence so far. Out of the 3-4 guess, how I think that I gotta stop doing that. I can't place you. I can't place you yet. But that was very good. I can say this though, at least right now, because it's so early in the season, we haven't had 10 guests yet. So you have, as of right now, made it to the top 10. That I will say. That could change though. That could change, but it may not. We shall see. We will let you know November. Well, actually before then, but we will let you know. But thank you for that word of the day sentence there. Thank you, Jimmy, for reading, of course. Jimmy, I think before we went to the word of the day, I believe you had a question you wanted to ask all of us in general. I don't know if you still had that in mind or you remember what you were going to ask. I know after we end up talking about other things, we tend to forget what the fuck we were going to do. That's why I try to write shit down. As you can see, I wrote down shit, cum, piss, whatever the fuck's on this piece of paper. But do you remember what you were going to say, Jimmy?
Yeah, no idea. No idea.
No idea. Fantastic.
Completely forgot.
Well, what I do want to ask you, though, because you didn't get a chance to do it before, I know your phone cut out there because you're not home right now. If the listeners couldn't understand that, you had to talk to us through mobile today. You're out and about. You're discovering the countryside. It's fine. But Jimmy's phone died. We were talking about burgers. One thing you didn't get to talk about, you said Australia, and then we were left in the dark here. We don't understand why an Australia burger is so good. I would like to give you a chance to explain that to us, please.
Love the cliffhanger. Okay, so an Australian burger, right? First of all, the fucking patty. The patty of the burger that it's made out of is just made out of like genuine non-G mode beef. It's like Australia's got a food regulation where everything has to be damn near natural. So like their burgers cook faster than our burgers cook.
Okay.
But they're so fucking juicy. Their buns are just so soft, And maybe it's because I was out to sea for a long time, but when I came to fucking Melbourne, Australia, I stopped at this burger joint. They even have kangaroo burger over there. Man, I stopped at this burger joint, bro. Took a bite of this burger. It was the best burger. I will never forget. It was the best burger of my fucking life. It had everything. It had the tomatoes, the pickles, the lettuce, the fucking, all natural beef, the sesame seed bun with a nice ice cold IPA. It was the best burger I've ever had in my life.
That sounds really nice, actually, right now. I'm not gonna lie.
with curly
starting
fries.
to warm up. You know, I know they like it is kind of barbecue. It's different from like our barbecue we have here in the state, like our southern barbecue or Midwest barbecue. That you guys know, you know, all too well. I know. But I know Australia. I've never been there, so you know I can't tell you firsthand. But
the barbecue's trying. Their barbecue's not touching our barbecue.
But they call that the Bobby, right? Like they do it. They have their own kind of like their grilling style of things. And I think they prefer their meats more on the rare side as well. I think that might have also been why the burger was a little juicy.
So you guys want to learn how to speak some Australian?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Everybody repeat after me, okay?
Oh, God. You better not make me say something racist here.
It's not. You're good.
Okay.
Ready? Say rise.
Rise.
Rice.
Say up.
Up.
And then say light.
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 Now say it all together. Say rise, up, light.
Should I say it fast like it's one word or all three words?
Yep. Say it.
Rise up light.
Say it. Do it again.
Say it in an Australian accent.
Say it again, Merce.
Rise up light.
Okay. Steph, say it.
Rise up light.
Okay. Chuck, say it.
Rise up light.
And that is how you say razor blade in Australia.
Oh.
That's how you say razor blade and it's rise up light.
Yeah.
What?
Light? We'll catch you with a rise up light.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's the
I was not expecting
that was good. I was trying to decipher the word, but that's good.
Look, national nuggets. This whole podcast is filled with them.
Yeah, I like that. This was like a little bit of a travel episode, and then it took a weird turn into pornography. That's classic Great Morning for you, baby.
Oh, dude, I remember what I was gonna ask you guys.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, thanks. You just had to say pornography, and I was gonna.
And a light bulb went off.
Would you guys ever consider, right, being a porn star?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have.
And if so, what would your porn star name be?
Oh, we've done that.
Oh, have we?
I think we have. We can do it real quick. We're getting close to time here, though.
I mean, it's not really a game. I'm just asking, like, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't normally. I would say no normally, but I mean, like, if I was like in, you know, some financial trouble, and for some reason, you know, people wanted to see some Christian murmur porn, sure, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care if you see me naked. That's not my problem with it. It's more like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of got to start a little dirty. And there might be something, I feel like guys, like, from what I've read, I don't know why I'm reading about this, but from what I've read, like, guys don't really get to start off like, oh, you get to bang, like, you know, who's like Lena Paul. Like, you don't get to start off
Lena
like
Paul.
Yeah,
we met Lena Paul.
We met Lena Paul. You don't get to start off doing the good stuff. I heard you actually have to start off doing sometimes weird stuff as a guy, or even gay stuff.
I will admit that I have looked up porn gigs on Craigslist.
Oh yeah, what was it about?
Being strapped for, you know, you just want a few dollars. You know, you just like, you know, maybe I'm just gonna.
It's a quick 200, quick $200 to $400. You just got to go in.
Oh my God, that reminds me. You know, next time we get Donnie or O'Shea or someone from my old ship, there was a guy in our he was like an MA. Okay, that's I don't want to give too much more information about it. I don't want to call him out. But everyone found out he used to do gay porn before he joined the Navy. And it was like some hardcore shit from the glimpses everyone was showing on the ship. But I felt really bad for him because like everyone like found it, and like
what's his name? Is he still on the ship?
He might be. I have no idea. No, you know, I think he left. I'm not saying it here. I'll tell you afterwards. Oh, I can't say it on the podcast. So you can't call someone out like that. That's terrible.
I'm a spot checker.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. You know why I don't. Again, this is giving too much. Yeah, I'll tell you why I don't. I know he's not on the boxer anymore. But yeah, there was a guy that did that. All right, you know what? Real quick, we're getting close to time here. I want to do something real quick. We forgot to do last episode, and I felt really bad about it, so I just want to get some in. Stephanie, I want to hear some fucking facts.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! Oh my God! I think it's time. I think it's time for Stephanie to give us some fucking facts. Stephanie's facts.
Oh shit.
Just a few, maybe like 3, 4, 5, and then we'll wrap this.
But I got you, because I was waiting for you to fucking say that.
Yeah, we got too into it. We always get too into it with Chuck. You know, we don't.
No,
we try to fill these things out throughout. I'm sorry. So you know, it's all Chuck's fault for being a fun person to have on the podcast.
It's always my fault.
It's cool.
Like me just talk on anything, and then it just.
It's all right.
How dare you be an interesting person to have a conversation with?
Seriously.
I can't even do a good stand-up fucking set without going off the rails about the joke. Like I go into a story about the joke, and then the story is funnier than the joke.
Sometimes the story is funnier than the joke. That's always remember that. But yes, Stephanie.
Okay, you guys ready?
I am ready. Let's hear it.
All right, bet. So your pinky fingers seriously impact the strength of your hands. Did you know that?
Yes. And the only reason I did know that was when I injured my hand, they talked to me all about every little aspect of a hand. They talked to me about it, and it's weird because like my pinky is numb and I can't bend it because of the injury. I can't bend it. It can't bend on its own, but I still have that strength. And one of the things they taught me was that what you just said, and then like they had me opening jars a lot in physical therapy, which is kind of cool when you think about it. But yes. So I did know that actually.
Did everybody else know that?
Yeah, no.
No, because I've never,
he said hell no.
never been in a situation where a doctor's been like, "Hey, open this jar repetitively for me."
Well, yeah, don't ever injure your hand.
Yeah, like
but it does make sense because it's like the anchor.
Yeah, so it pretty much takes up like 50% of your like thing.
When they were telling me there's like a lot of strength that comes like all the way from back here. Like think of like a handshake real quick. Like when you want one of those tight handshakes and you're squeezing someone's hand, a lot of that comes from like the bottom of your hand, like where your pinky is. So
like it says here that the strength of your hand would decrease by 50%.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Just imagine like this whole part being cut off. Just like I could imagine that. Like because now you just got these 3 fingers here and then a thumb. Yeah, that would be.
Do you imagine someone snapping your pinky finger?
I'd be devastated.
Chuck's face.
It would only take 3 pounds of pressure to just snap the fucking pinky finger off. Like,
yeah,
really?
I've seen that in movies. Yeah, you just take it and snap it back. All right, I'm sorry. We're getting too into this. Stephanie, yes. Can we please hear another fact?
Got you. Okay, you're at your tallest first thing in the morning. Did you know that?
You're what?
You're at your tallest first thing in the morning.
Tallest?
Toilet or toilet?
Yeah.
That's funny. I also thought she said toilet at first. You know what? That is true. I am at my toilet first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm 5'4", and that does not happen.
Tallest?
Well,
how does that work?
Okay, hold on. All right. So
because you haven't had gravity hit you yet.
No, I'm gonna explain why. So it says that laying down and sleeping relieves the compression of your spine, which allows you to grow about 2 centimeters taller by the time you wake up.
So you mean to tell me that's when I have better options than women? It's the first thing in the morning.
The first 10 minutes you're awake. You better choose.
So put it on the Tinder intro, bro. Listen, in the morning I'm 5'6", 2 centimeters.
Yep. And then
yeah, no, I did not know that. That's a good one. And I like how this season we've got improved facts, because remember last season where Stephanie would say a fact and I'd be like, well, how does that work? And she's like, I don't fucking know. I'm just reading the fact for you. And it would just end like that. We'd be like, all right, fuck it. Let's go. Let's move on. So I like how you can explain if we have some questions. But yes, let's hear another one.
Okay. So your blood is about 7% of your body weight. Did you know that?
I didn't know that exact number. That sounds right. It sounds right though. I didn't know that. No, I'll say no. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. So what's 7% of like 165 pounds?
Your blood.
Yep.
But you want me to do? I think I can do that quick math for you. Let's see.
165 point.
165 times
0.07%.
Yeah. That's 11.55 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, all you got to do if you want to lose 11 pounds right now, just spill your body of blood.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
That's
Good diet.
I have a thing about blood. You know, I'll wait. Stephanie, yeah, let's hear another fact.
All right, got you. So babies have more bones than adults.
I knew that.
Did know that.
I did also know that. It is a weird fact.
Yeah. So they're born with about 300 bones.
Yeah. And now as an adult, how many do we have?
206.
206. Yeah, and it was two. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did know that one, but that is still an interesting fact. All right, Stephanie, let's close it out. Let's do one more.
All right, let's see. Okay, got it. Your stomach lining blushes when you do. Did you know that?
Your stomach
How
lining.
did they know that?
Yeah. Your stomach lining blushes when you do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not.
How
I know.
do they?
I did not know
How do
that.
they know? How do they know?
They can put camera. Like they can look at that stuff when
Nah, bro.
you're still
Who's
alive.
gonna be like, hey, I wonder what the stomach lining
No,
does?
what happened was they were probably checking something else, and then they saw
she
that
was
it
like,
happened to do that.
"Ooh."
Yeah, it wasn't like I want to see if another part of the body blood. I doubt it was like that. You know, a lot of these things, especially scientifically, they have.
I want to put it
answer.
to a contestant. I want to put it to a test. I want a survey analysis of this fact.
All right.
You mean to tell me that if a girl cakes on her makeup so you can't see her blush, but she's wearing a belly out and it turns a little bit pink, that's how you
No, she's
Yeah.
talking about the stomach lining though. So
The
that's like
stomach lining.
inside. Like you wouldn't
Inside
see.
the belly.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it. Wouldn't like you're not staring at her stomach and then it just gets a little red. That'd be no. It's the inside.
So if
Wait,
she's
I
a
have
ginger-
one more.
if
I
she's
have
a
one
ginger,
more.
you can see
Wait,
it.
hold on. Chuck was saying something. What were you saying, Chuck?
I said if she's a ginger, you can see.
Yeah. So yeah. Definitely. No, I didn't take redheads for this. Yes, of course. If it's a red, well, you can see their spinal cord. You know. So yeah.
I feel
of course
like
you can see that.
redheads is something Chuck's never Pornhubbed before.
All right, let me write that down before I drop this piece of paper off at the mall.
So yeah, you're right, and I think I will today because it's been a while. So.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, hit it up. All right, Stephanie, you have one more real quick.
Yes.
Let's hear it. That's
Your
it. And we got
tongue
it. That's it. We're
ready.
done with facts.
Ready? Your tongue print is individual.
Like a
Yeah.
fingerprint, your tongue has its own print.
Okay, so you know that your fingerprints are unique, but as it turns out, so is your tongue print. A 2016 paper published in the Journal of Forensic Dental Sciences noted that it might be able to be used for biometrics and other identification purposes.
If you are
That's crazy. No, I
if
didn't
you
know that.
have if you have your arms and legs cut off, they identify you via the tongue.
Oh yeah, when that makes sense because gangsters used to do that. They used to cut the fingertips off or burn it with acid so you couldn't even tell
Yeah.
before they were like dumping a body somewhere or something. I think they would still try to get rid of the tongue too, but now that makes more sense. No, I didn't know that. That is a cool fact. That's a good one to end it
Yeah.
on.
But
That's
what
a
are they
good-
going to compare it to? Unless you like have been to jail and they're like, oh yeah, hey, right thumbprint, left thumbprint. All right, here, lick this piece of paper for me. Thanks. You
We
know,
might
like
do it now.
thumbprint in the
Because-
system.
They have all of our fingerprints though.
Yeah, they got my phone's got my fingerprint, but my phone, like, I'm not unlocking my phone with my tongue. You know what I mean? But I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'd have to do more research on that, but that is interesting. But anyway, look, we're passing some time here, and I unfortunately here, I know we're having a great time, but unfortunately, it's that we're getting to that sad time in the podcast where we got to go around the computer screen and give our last minute plugs, and then we got to get the fuck out of here. All right, it's Saturday. Chewy's got to go to the casino. Stephanie's got to do mom stuff. I got to go jerk
life of my
off.
life.
Like, you know, Chuck's got to, you know, finish up this deployment so we can get the fuck back to the States so we can hang out with him in person again. So we got shit to do. So, but we're going to do what we always do. We're going to go around the room, do our last minute plugs. All right. So starting with Stephanie, my friends, 2.0, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
I don't really have any last minute plugs. I usually don't, but I will plug myself out there. You can follow me on Instagram at YouLoveSteph at YULUVSTEPH 2_. And of course, you can follow me on TikTok because you know my TikTok be bumping. But you can follow me there at Steffi STEPHY 2_ and a 0. And I just want to thank Chuck for joining us today. And most importantly, please get some merch. Oh, actually, I also want to shout out the 2 people that have bought our merch. I want to shout out his
And
IG.
posted about it.
Yes, I was so happy to see it. His name is Ugly Disgusting Joker, I think it is.
I can, I saw that. Was that today or yesterday?
Yeah,
well, I mean, this is actually coming out 3 days later.
We dropped the comment last night.
Yeah,
and
Ugly
then,
Disgusting is that's a funny name. It's just Ugly
like
Disgusting on Instagram, I see. But yeah, he bought a shirt. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Yeah, and then also I want to shout out Eyes of Mine, who is her real name is Kia. She's a very good friend of mine, and she also bought one of our Great Morning shirts. Also, another person actually bought a Great Morning shirt. I haven't posted him wearing it because he didn't send me a picture yet. But shout out to Ivan. I don't remember his Instagram from the top of my head, but of course I remember his name. So shout out to Ivan, shout out to Kia, and shout out to Ugly Joker. I don't remember your name, but shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for everything. And that is pretty much it from your Puerto Rican mamacita.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Stephanie. Thank you for those last minute plugs. Great last minute plugs. And of course, my friend Jimmy, slightly special himself. You got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Soon to follow me, because I'm out here fighting for my life. You guys can follow me on Chatterbait at Jimmy D's Nuts. Okay, I'm gonna start off with free shows for a while so I can build my subscription and then come out with some t-shirts. And then if that all fails, I'm probably gonna slang dog food on Instagram.
Nice.
Okay.
You guys can follow that Instagram. It's slightly special.
The 2 L's.
2 L's on the end.
Oh my god!
When I start posting like dog food on my Instagram, just know I'm slanging that kibbles and bits.
Yeah, just know when he's doing that, we're losing Jimmy. Like he's slowly.
We're down bad, man.
We're down bad.
Here,
like man, Jimmy, what do you put on your Instagram stories? Dog food content. Oh, great! That's what everyone loves to fucking look at. Dog food.
40% salmon Purina.
That's funny. All right, man. Yeah, great last minute plugs. My last minute plugs are, of course, you can follow me on Instagram. That is Christian Merms. That is my personal. I open it to the public. I don't always like doing that because a lot of people out there are fucking weird that follow me. And I don't like them. So don't be weird. But go ahead. It's on public right now. I'll probably close it again probably when the season's done. I'll keep it open while we're recording still. We're in recording sesh. So yeah, follow me, Christian Merms. That's my new one. You can follow Great Morning _ the podcast on Instagram. You'll get content there for like episodes that are coming out, little sneak previews, other stuff we post on there. We shout out people that have been guests and friendly on there as well. So if you just want to ever check some stuff out, go to that. You can follow Great Morning _ the podcast on TikTok as well. You can follow Trip God Jimmy, that is TRYPGODJIMI on Instagram. And then, of course, you can, get your merchandise. Shopgreatmorning.com. Can't stress that enough.
Merms, didn't God send you a text message?
Yeah. So their customer service is very good. It's strange though at times, but I was just looking because I was just wondering. I couldn't find my email. I found it later, but I couldn't find my email when I got something from shopgreatmorning.com that, the tracking stuff. I just want to know how far away my package was. So I talked to their customer support and, I ended up talking to God. He was on for I believe it was our back to school special. God was, or maybe it was our 3-year anniversary. He was on one of the specials last season. And I was talking to him. Believe it or not, he's usually a pain in the ass, but he was actually very helpful. Expedited the order and came in the next day. So so I'll say that again. Shopgreatmorning.com. Get your merchandise. I just got. Oh, we should do pictures. I'll do that soon. We'll post about that. But I just got the new sweatshirt that was put out on shopgreatmorning.com with the poster for season 4, and just the poster. No writing, so it's kind of looking like. Man, what is that? That's just a famous piece of art, which it is technically, with a little, Jimmy spices on it, So, check that out. I think it's $35. And if you hit Stephanie and I up on Instagram, we might be able to send you a promo code. All right?
Yep.
Just let us know. But check that out. Again, shopgreatmorning.com. Oh, and then last thing for me before we move into our honored special guest co-host, I do want to say that we are still working on, but it's still coming out, I believe April 25th, our first special this season, and that is Stephanie's 1-year anniversary to the podcast.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. Stay on the lookout for that. You know, everyone loves our specials. We have fun there. We do a lot of stupid stuff usually, a lot of fun, stupid stuff, you know, and it's usually a great time. So be on the lookout for that. But anyway, that's enough from me. I'll shut the fuck up. Chuck, my friend, you got any last minute plugs for the listeners?
Yeah, like always, hey, you know, Topaz Ken on Instagram. You can always follow that if you want to see some nice little old school stuff. And on YouTube, same. But some things that's upcoming for me is gonna get back to stand-up comedy when we get back. But
Hell yeah.
Yes.
if you're interested in the Metaverse, download Multiverse and get in the Infiniverse and find me Chubb's Way on the 31st of March and about this time at 8. Well, it's probably going to be like 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. I'm going to be doing a comedy show in the Metaverse. Ridiculous.
What day is that?
On the 31st of March.
Okay, cool. All right, so this episode, yeah, I was just making sure, like, it wasn't like, you know, some people try to plug something that's like coming out tomorrow, and it's like this episode won't drop then, so just don't even plug it.
No.
Cool.
31st of March. It's
Cool.
the first ever comedy show that we're doing in the Infiniverse. So
that's fucking crazy, man. I'm excited for that. Yeah,
In
like
the Metaverse.
text me that information after the show again, and I'll definitely try to check that out. Especially if I'm
add me on the Oculus at Chubb's Way.
Oh, do I need an Oculus?
Yeah, we got to kick it on the Oculus, bro.
Oh shit! Then never mind. I will not be there. I don't have an Oculus. I know Jimmy does though, so Jimmy can represent Great Morning while he's there.
We
gotta kick it.
This Oculus. Shout out to Meta.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Meta.
We're
Yeah.
probably friends with the same people in VR, like alt space.
Yeah.
It's a small community right now, so we're probably in the same community.
Yeah, it looks like 400 and some people are coming. 450.
Woo! All right. Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, yeah, just let me know how it goes. I'm really excited for that, man. I think that's a good opportunity for you.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, guys, that was of course our last minute plugs, and that was our episode. Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.